Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. My name is Francine, and I'm here with my channel, The Hermetic Herald. I took a bit of a hiatus, so I'm back with some healing messages for you guys. I feel like the energy has been intensifying the longer I've been away, and I feel like there's a lot that Spirit has been doing in my own life in order for me to actually convey the messages that are here for you. And so I'd like to get back into it. As always, I just hope that you guys are doing well. I feel like that strongly needs to come out for you guys. So I'm feeling really strongly that there's going to be a series of messages that I'm going to share with you today. We're going to see what comes through, pick a couple of cards, but I hope you're doing well. If you're new to my channel, thank you for coming in. Also, thank you so much to my subscribers, the people that are already following my content and have seen it. Okay, you guys are amazing. Okay, so spirit guides, angels, ancestors, thank you so much for this time that I have with the collective. Please guide us in understanding what messages you'd like to share. Please guide my hands, guide the words that I speak, and allow them to come through in the manner that they're meant to. Ashe. Ishe. What is the overall message? Ooh, nice. Okay. And Spirit, what is the overall energy? There we go. So Spirit really wants to give you guys a really straightforward answer to something you've been thinking about. We have here the first card for the shamanic healing is burden, number 10. There's something that's completing for you guys. It's something that has been weighing on you pretty heavily. I'm hearing planning and executing something has been weighing on you. You've been strategizing on how to go about planning and executing something, and it's been almost like a burden to you. Now, when I see this ant here, I'm actually thinking of how ants are able to build and how they're able to, with their community, rise up and do something important. And I'm seeing 212. Someone here needs to look into 212 as a numerology, the numerology on that. But there's a burden on your heart. There's something that you've been going alone, because I feel as though you're this person who's working and strategizing on something for the greater good, something for humanity, but also for your own self, your own peace. And I'm hearing self-control. There's something that you really want to get on the ground and you want to get running, but there's something about it being stagnant or something. It feels as though you're being pulled in so many directions, and Spirit wants to highlight that you feel as though this is a burden on your path. Okay, communication is key here. So we have New Moon and Gemini. There's something that they want to tell you in detail to you directly. I'm hearing that there are spirits that are surrounding you that are trying to tell you something directly rather than it be some puzzle that you have to go about on your own. There's something about them being there with you and you taking the time to listen. So we're going to see what all of that means in a second, okay? So we have overall energy is the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Tower in reverse. Okay, bottom of the deck for the Millennial Tarot is the Queen of Swords. You have the Queen of Swords twice. So you guys have this independent energy to you. There's a lot of mercurial energy. So you might be a Gemini, you might be a Virgo. It feels as though you're entering in this energy of this Virgoan energy of detailing and understanding the responsibilities you have to the people around you and to yourself, and you're trying to execute that. Now, what's going on is you're receiving communication. Communication is coming through for you, so that's great news. You don't have to worry about communication coming through for you. It's a matter of acting on that communication and also allowing it to run through you, to come through you, to flow through you. Because I feel as though there's something, what I'm thinking and seeing, it's like you're so used to holding on to things, to taking the burden of things, to walking it out and putting on your shoulders and saying, I've got to get this through. You've been through a lot of difficulties is what I'm getting. But there's a need for you to recognize that this actually isn't meant to be difficult for long. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Two of Vibes, or the Two of Wands, along with the King of Wands. You're meant to act on something here that they've been communicating to you. But I feel as though you're not happy with either what you've heard, or you're defensive of what you've heard. Your defenses are up here, okay? And that's not going to be for your benefit. Something about you acting on what you've heard and doing it and not thinking too much about it. Because I feel as though with the Queen of Swords is a very mercurial energy, of course, because it's the swords. It's about your thought life, your patterns of thinking. It's about executing something clearly, succinctly, of having a clarity in your mind. There's something about some image, I'm hearing imagery. There's something that you've seen, felt, touched, heard that is going to be very beneficial to you in order to execute something. But it feels as though it's stunted. Something is not happening the way it should. Why is the Tower in reverse? Why is the Tower in reverse here? Yeah, you got the Knight of Swords. Why is the Tower reversed here, Spirit Guides? Interesting. We have the Emperor, the Fool, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Guys, you're getting a little too caught up in your mind because you are and have the power. You are more powerful than you realize. I feel as though you guys heard something. You're like, yeah, that's all great, fine and dandy, but I gotta think about it. I gotta think and make it right and make it perfect and like perfect this thing. But you're getting in this Eight of Swords and Five of Swords energy. You need to go off of what you heard, let the Tower fall, because it involves something that's risky. So what I'm getting is you guys had a risky, okay, there's a need for you to learn how to trust more about what you hear, not only what you hear, but also the manner in which you act on that thing that you hear. You need to trust yourself enough, because that is going to be what provides you with this endeavor, this plan that you're trying to make. It only will work well for you if you allow the Tower to fall. You're holding on to the Tower. You're holding on to some information that's huge that you were given and instructed to take part in or to do. Work-life balance might be something that's up in the air for you, and that's why you're not doing anything. It's like maybe you're working another job and the impulse, I'm hearing impulse. You feel like you're impulsive. You feel like you're an impulsive person at times. I'm feeling Gemini energy strongly. I feel like you think a lot about what you do before you do it, and you have reservations about whether this impulse is going to just kind of calm itself and move on. Like you're not going to feel this way in the morning or tomorrow or next week, and that therefore it's not really communication, it's just an impulse. This doesn't feel like an impulse. Yeah, we have death, student loans. So you're feeling weighed down by something in the past that needs to be shed. This Tower is going to need to fall. You're trying to prevent this Tower from falling, okay? Please go off of what you've heard. Spirit wants to make that very clear, okay? Okay, is there anything else, Spirit, that you'd like to say for this group? I'm hearing where to go. Where do I go? It's like you're asking that question. Then now what do I do? There's something that needs to be completed here. So I want you guys to know that when I channel, I usually go off of what I'm feeling. I'm feeling strongly a couple of cards, and I don't know what they are, obviously, so we're gonna see. We have Temperance at the bottom of the deck. With Temperance and the number 10, I'm feeling strongly like this is an ending. There's a new beginning starting, but there's something about you needing bygones, letting bygones be bygones here. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles, if you guys can see that. We have the Devil. Oh my gosh. Yeah, something has been taking so long for you. There's two scenarios here. Something is taking so long for you that now you're just kind of like, do I still kind of go forward with this because it's not giving me the fruit that I'm requesting and wanting? And it feels like a really annoying energy, like you're just annoyed about that. The second storyline I'm getting is with this, you've done something for quite some time and it's taken like so long to get this done that you feel like you have to hold on to it. And it's like you're not kind of going with the flow anymore. And here's the thing about going with the flow, guys. It's not easy for everyone to take something, to take off on another road or another dip, or to take the path less traveled. But there's something here about you needing to take it, because it's actually hurting you rather than helping you on your path and on your journey. Keep in mind, you will always have free will and the choice is yours. And it's not going, when your focus and initiative is on your self-improvement, self-healing, when you're on this journey, don't feel condemned by this message. But there's something about this encouragement, this need for you to be encouraged in your ascension process here. What's interesting about this deck is everything but 2 are upside down 3. So I want to read those to you guys to end this message. We have Ascension 24. You might be 24 as well. We have divine timing and retreat. So there's something here. I have to go get my baby, but there's something here about you moving forward in your ascension process, and there's a need for you to allow the voice, the guidance you're getting, to lead you, because it's going to take you on a better road. Keep in mind, every road that you choose is what you were meant to, but there's a need for you to move forward with something else that will not be what you expected, okay? So I love you guys. Take care.